In an era where air dominance dictates geopolitical influence, one country in North Africa is quietly rewriting the rules of military power. Algeria, traditionally reserved in its approach to major arms deals, has emerged as a bold player, not only responding to regional threats, but proactively reshaping its military doctrine. With a single historic deal, Algeria may have just leapfrogged ahead of regional powers, including France. But what makes this transformation so significant? This is more than just a story about fighter jets. It's a glimpse into the making of a new strategic paradigm. Algeria is now considered to be several years ahead of the French Air Force, according to a report by Military Watch, thanks to its acquisition of Russia's most advanced fifth-generation fighter, the Su-57. More specifically, Algeria is set to receive the Su-57M1, an upgraded version equipped with the powerful AL-51F Isdelier 30 engine. This engine not only provides super cruise capabilities and higher thrust-to-weight ratios, but also improves stealth characteristics by reducing the aircraft's infrared signature. But the significance of this acquisition extends beyond the platform itself. Unlike the diluted export versions commonly offered to foreign customers, Algeria will reportedly receive fully capable Su-57M1 units, identical to those used by the Russian Air Force. These are the very jets that have demonstrated their prowess in Ukraine by destroying highly advanced Western air defense systems, including the American Patriot, Israeli David Sling, and newer British and French systems. What makes the Su-57M1 especially valuable is its performance in actual combat, not theoretical lab tests or simulation exercises. The aircraft has proven capable of conducting suppression of enemy air defense's SAD missions in environments with multiple overlapping defense layers. In the dense and contested airspace over Ukraine, it executed precise long-range strikes using standoff munitions, launched from deep within Russian territory. These over-the-horizon attack capabilities significantly extend the aircraft's reach and survivability. This operational effectiveness is precisely what gives Algeria a strategic edge. As it faces increasing threats on multiple fronts, from Turkish intervention in western Libya to UAE support for militias in the east, as well as the growing presence of al-Qaeda in the Sahel and Israeli military activity near its borders, Algeria can no longer rely on political diplomacy alone. In today's security environment, diplomacy must be backed by credible force, and that force increasingly comes from the sky. The documentation submitted to Russia's Duma Defense Committee suggests that Algeria will acquire models with complete combat capabilities, intended to replace its aging Su-30 MKA fighters. This marks a generational leap, not just a routine upgrade. It's a signal that Algeria intends to base its future air doctrine on stealth, electronic warfare, and multi-role flexibility. The Su-57M1, with its low observable design, internal weapons bays, and advanced sensor fusion, aligns with this vision perfectly. At the same time, this deal sheds light on the shifting dynamics of military-industrial diplomacy. France, long proud of its Rafale fighter jets, once marketed as the pinnacle of European aviation, now finds itself eclipsed not only by Chinese jets like the J-10C in Indo-Pakistani skirmishes, but also by Algeria's bold pivot toward Moscow. The Su-57M1 doesn't just outperform the Rafale in radar cross-section and electronic warfare. It represents a fundamentally different philosophy of air combat. Strike first, remain unseen, and dominate from afar. The implications for NATO are serious. The U.S. has responded by fast-tracking development of next-generation air defense systems. One of its most ambitious projects is the Golden Dome, envisioned as a successor to the Iron Dome. Yet battlefield reports from the Middle East highlight the limitations of even layered air defenses. Advanced missiles launched from Yemen have penetrated Israeli airspace despite interception attempts using multiple systems. The truth is, no single system can offer guaranteed protection. Interception often requires a coordinated effort involving at least 3 or 4 systems. And even then, complete success is not assured. This vulnerability underscores a critical reality. Offensive capability is often the best defense. The Su-57M1's ability to deliver devastating, long-range precision strikes from behind radar lines makes it not only a shield, but a sword. For Algeria, this transforms the Su-57 from a tactical asset into a strategic tool. But Algeria's transformation is not just about technology, it's about doctrine. By modernizing its air force with real combat experience as a foundation, Algeria sends a clear message. It intends to shape regional events, not merely react to them. Surrounded by foreign bases in North Africa, watching Israeli units join U.S. military drills in Morocco, Algeria has chosen not to play by traditional rules. Instead, it's investing in weapon systems designed to disrupt enemy plans before they materialize. In this context, the Su-57 becomes a symbol of active deterrence. Its stealth profile and ability to strike targets far beyond enemy lines make any aggression against Algeria a high-risk endeavor. It's not just about defending borders, it's about preventing wars from starting. And that is the essence of modern deterrence. Making the cost of conflict so high that adversaries think twice before engaging. Algeria's decision to acquire these advanced aircraft is not based on propaganda or geopolitical pressure. It followed a careful, data-driven assessment of the regional balance of power, particularly in the Mediterranean and the Sahel. That assessment revealed growing weaknesses in Western defense systems, which have repeatedly failed to intercept high-precision missiles, both in Ukraine and the Middle East. What sets Algeria apart is its strategic depth. The country doesn't view air power merely as a technical capability. It sees it as a sovereign instrument of national will, directly tied to political decisions and regional influence. The Su-57M1 is not just a fighter jet, it's a geopolitical lever. As Western military bases encircle North Africa, and Israeli participation in joint exercises creeps closer to Algeria's borders, the need to upset this emerging status quo becomes clear. The Su-57, with its unmatched stealth and precision strike ability, introduces a layer of unpredictability into any enemy's calculations. It's a force multiplier that challenges traditional assumptions about military superiority in the region. Crucially, these aircraft are not merely symbols of technological advancement, they are strategic statements. Each Su-57 that takes off from an Algerian base tells adversaries, "We see you, we're ready, and we will not be caught off guard." In a world increasingly dominated by proxy wars and autonomous weapons, Algeria has taken a decisive step to build its own shield, to chart its own course, and to prepare for every scenario, not by waiting for allies to act, but by developing sovereign capabilities that can shape outcomes. Algeria is no longer just an emerging military power. It is becoming a case study in how to invest in sovereignty and active deterrence. Through a calculated blend of Russian combat-tested technology and Algerian strategic foresight, the country is weaving a new regional narrative, one that could change the rules of engagement for decades. So what do you think? Is Algeria setting the pace for a new era of independent military policy in North Africa? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this video insightful, support us by hitting that like button, sharing the video on social media, and subscribing to the channel for more in-depth military content. Don't forget to activate the notification bell so you won't miss any future uploads. Ready to learn more? Pick one of the suggested videos now appearing on your screen and continue your journey into the future of defense and strategy.